Alright, well, I guess I might as well do the other real half of my games, it's like action games, everything with sports. First game is Just Cause 2. You might see a previous series that I did like 2 videos on. Might continue it one day. Duke Nukem Forever, a game that got shit on, literally shit on. And it's not that bad. I mean, I got it on release day. Probably wasn't the greatest move I ever made. But, it was a good game for, I guess, a returning character. Red Faction Gorilla, great physics engine. I love Geomod. However, they went in a different direction with Red Faction Armageddon. Didn't really like it. Resident Evil 5, which I have the gold edition of because of one of the DLCs. This game's fantastic. I mean, yeah, I have Resident Evil 4, and I like them both. I won't complain. Borderlands, which I played so much, it's ridiculous. Love it. Great game. Dead Island, which I'm currently playing right now, hoping to beat it within this week. Maybe might do a review. I don't know. Metal Gear Solid 4, which probably one of the greatest games ever made. I think this is the only Metal Gear Solid game I beat twice. I tried for Metal Gear Solid 3, failed horribly. Dragon Age Origins, which, yeah, I love this game. I love Dragon Age Origins. I love the entire Dragon Age series. I own Dragon Age 2. In fact, I beat both of them within a month. Mortal Kombat, probably the only fighting game I own here, besides maybe a cheap Naruto game that I bought. 3 Dot Game Heroes, essentially a Zelda clone. Good Zelda clone though, like it. Worth that $12.99. Oblivion, 5th Anniversary Edition. I wasn't around when regular Oblivion came out. I didn't have PS3, so I got it when it came out. Pre-ordered it, $30, worth it. Dragon Age 2, as previously spoken, it's probably one of my favorite games of this generation. Probably my favorite series by BioWare, mostly because I haven't played the Mass Effects yet. Saints Row 2, my favorite of the Saints Row series. Just so much random crap you can do. Having adventures, riding around in a bus, being a bus driver, just fooling around in general. The Darkness Uno, worth $8, whole $8. This game's hard. I still haven't beaten it. Probably never gonna play it again. Assassin's Creed 2, can't wait for Assassin's Creed 3. It's gonna be awesome. I still need to play Brotherhood and Revelations. Probably won't get around to that. Saints Row the Third. I waited for this game. I finally got this game. I love this game. It's not as good as the second one, but it's up to par. LA Noire, which I got on release day, worth my $60. I love the game. I don't see what's wrong with it. Call of Duty Black Ops. Yeah, it's Call of Duty. Had to. Dead Space. Good game. Beat it back in February of last year. Still need to get Dead Space 2. Homefront. Disappointment. Don't buy it. Battlefield 2. Yeah, Battlefield Bad Company 2. Can't speak English today. Ultimate Edition, because I won in 1943. Red Dead. I also own Undead Nightmare. This game is fun. Seriously, it's probably the greatest Western game ever made. There's no doubt about it. There's no true argument to it. But, yeah. Dead Rising 2, which I waited for forever. I was anticipating this game like 2 years before, and I heard rumors that it was coming to PS3, and I was like, I have to get a PS3. And I finally got to play it, and I love it. Uncharted 3, the weakest of the Uncharted series. I prefer Uncharted 2, even Uncharted 1 over this. Splinter Cell Trilogy, which it's the trilogy, just the first 3 Splinter Cell games. I really wish that they would have put Splinter Cell, like, Conviction on the PS3, but they didn't. Deus Ex, Human Revolution, which, great game, great game to bring back Deus Ex into prominence. Burnout Paradise, which is the last Burnout game released, really good. I liked it. Very fun. Batman Arkham City. I couldn't find Batman Arkham Asylum. Could never get it at GameStop. And then Arkham City came out. I pre-ordered it. Got it for Christmas. Great. Fallout New Vegas. People don't like this game. I do. Played it for 60 hours. Way more than I played Fallout 3, which you can see under it. It's just all around probably my favorite RPG of 2010. All the other games really didn't fill me in, but this game essentially filled my summer. I got it for Christmas, played it for 23 hours, beat it, and then I went back and played it for 40 more hours. Oh, and it froze. Yes, it did. And it had issues, but it was fun. I had fun. I played 2 of the DLCs. I still haven't played the last 2. I think Old World Blues and Lonesome Road. Maybe one day I'll get back to it. Never know. Fight Night Champion, the greatest boxing game ever made. Wonder why I put that in there. Whoopsie. Fallout 3, because had to. I remember when I first saw this game, I was like, oh my god, that is amazing. And then I finally get to play it, I'm just like, oh, this is a grind. But by the end of when I stopped playing it, I really got into it, and I really wanted the Broken Steel. And then I realized it didn't have $10, and I got really angry. GTA 4, the Complete Edition. With the Lost and Damned, Ballad of Gay Tony. Yep, beat all of them. Darksiders, which I'm never going to beat. Never gonna get around to it. Far Cry 2, love this game. Can't wait for Far Cry 3. Prototype, I beat it. It took forever. It's a good game though, like it. And the Holy Grail, My Name is Scrim. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5. Great. Alright. And now we have more. This is my Game Boy player disc, which I don't even own a GameCube anymore. It's not even in here. That's just my PS2 and my PS3 sitting up there. Pokemon Coliseum, which, I wanted XD. They didn't have it at Game Crazy. Luigi's Mansion, like one of the first 3 GameCube games I ever got. I really like it. Big Mother Truckers, speaks for itself. Rated T. Silly THQ. Simpsons Hit and Run. As you can tell, like, the case didn't have a picture, so we had to print it out. However, I like it. This is probably the best Simpsons game ever made, obviously. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. I don't really like it. I own Budokai Tenkaichi 3, but I don't know where it is, so maybe I'll show it in another video. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition. I love Resident Evil 4. I beat this game like 6 times. That's how much I like Resident Evil 4. Ultimate Spider-Man. Cell shaded graphics. It looks nice. I never really got into it though. Dragon Ball Z Sagas, which, yep. I remember I hyped the crap out of this game for myself, and then when I got it, it was fun as hell. I actually broke my GameCube playing that. Super Mario Sunshine. Love Super Mario Sunshine. Naruto Clash of Ninja 1, which only had like 12 characters, made me angry. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the game. I actually only beat this once, and I did it in one sitting because I didn't have a memory card big enough to hold it. I think it took, let's just take 25. And then Spider-Man 2, probably the best Spider-Man game. Just all around. Cost me $7. Good. And then we have one final game, just for poops and giggles. Guitar Hero 1 Tour Decades. Yep. It's just a crappy DS game. Anyways, I guess that'll end it off. Maybe I'll be back for one more? Who the bleep knows? Over and out.